We were just scouting different properties. Actually, we had finalized a space a few plots behind, and we had even started construction, and we walked a little ahead and we saw this 3,000 acres army greens and the terrific vista, the sunrise and all that. We were bowled over. We immediately halted that work and we started working on this, and because the panorama was magnificent.
This was something that we really wanted to do. Both of us, were at Mistri Architects, and they are our absolute mentors. And they have a wonderful space, so we worked there. We looked for something, which would be our own, where there would be a lot of light, ventilation, a lot of green. And Namith and me actually scouted around, a few residential areas in Bangalore looking for terraces where we could, we thought we could convince the owners to put up something.
Mine is there, the bamboo gardens facing the waters, and it's completely shaded, and
I like the bench near the reception, in front of the reception, because you have the water body in front of you where you can hear the water, and at the same time you have the pool, kind of really absorb the greenery and the water that's surrounding the entire area. I think we've worked on a lot of concepts. The Indian concept of having like an internal courtyard, which really is where our water body is, but there's a contemporary take on it. So we have a skylight over the water body. We've, represented it differently. And at the same time, we've worked with this veranda concept.
I mean, the tropics is all about veranda architecture, to cool the surroundings. You see, all the levels has these verandas and courtyards, as she said, the outside coming inside as well, which is the highlight of our practice too, wherever we're able to achieve it.
I believe very strongly in it because, even if a person wants a very enclosed space, which is a very interior looking, residential home maybe, or an office building, we always try and bring in that green, which would then lead us to this space which has both the interior and the exterior. So and that lands up being their favorite space. Finally, we're all human and very natural. So there's a tendency for people to go towards these kind of spaces.
I predominantly work with Mr. Namith, and as you're aware of, he's one of his interesting qualities have been he's very, very focused and goes very deep into projects. It can be from a very macro level to a very micro and detailed level, So that learning has been interesting working with them. Since we were working earlier with smaller projects and how the firm has grown from larger to international projects. So this growth has been phenomenal. And every time one need to kind of evolve oneself to a higher degree of creativity or pushing our benchmark in terms of creativity. That has been wonderful.
Over here, every day is a challenge. There's something new happening every day. It's lovely working with so many different kinds of people who have, different concepts, ideas, and in the process, I'm learning a lot from them. Every year, Namith and Gayathri love to teach, and these interns who are just out of college. So we take about 10 or 12 interns every year. And it's amazing working with them too. Even though they are interns, actually we learn a lot from them too.
We truly work together as a team, as in, Gayathri and me, the initial discussions on a project, and the concept stage, the initial sketches. Me and my team work on various kinds of projects, ranging from residential to hospitality, commercial, institutional, and a few in the public realm. We have most of the team kind of pitching in, working along with us. You have everybody involved in the project, right from a trainee to somebody who's been there 15 to 20 years in the team itself.
We are big into conversations, dialogues, discussions, debates. Every time we have some great master coming in, either it could be one of our friends, or it could be a client, or it could be some international visitor who's come and we've got connected. George Michel was here. I mean, so many big names, because that inspires us to elevate our whole quality of architecture. And we invite our other architect friends to also come and join in this beautiful learning process.